Hello everyone, welcome back to David at Go To Hobbies. Today, Friday, I am actually in a place at Birmingham doing a delivery of waste plastic, and the thing is, you get flies with the load, millions of the little buggers, and it's not good when you've got a yard full of flies and you're trying to keep your cab fly free. So here's a tip: keep your aircon on. Ask them if you can run the engine while you sit in the cab. As long as you're good to them, they'll be good to you. That's the secret, because at the end of the day, it's about common sense and, just being safe, really. They've got rules and guidelines, but at the end of the day, it's about, I'm not a foreign driver. Let's shut that up. That cuts that out. And I don't go wandering around the yard. I've had to put high-vis on. But it is like any waste site. You've got forklifts whizzing around, you've got lorries driving around, and you've got to be, careful what you're doing, because at the end of the day, there's a potential to have an accident and get killed. So they're doing this for your own safety. And at the end of the day, it's about, keep your wits about you and looking out for everyone else as well as your own safety. I'm old school, right? I work with people, and the thing is, right, you might be having a bad day, I might be having a day, but there's someone out there having a far worse day than us. Someone could be involved in an accident, someone could have their leg hanging off. It's not nice. So, there's always someone else going to be a bit worse off than us. So when we're having a shit day, excuse my language, there's always someone not in a better position. So, with us, if you keep your wits about you, talk to people, find out what they want you to do, work with them, and use a bit of common sense. That's all it takes. And trouble is, some people just ain't got it. They don't use it. They don't even understand what common sense is. And that is a lot of the problem, is why companies have got to have such policies in place to prevent accidents happening to the stupidest people. Excuse me. And the problem being is, you've got to treat everyone as an idiot. I know it's unfair, but it boils down to this: it only takes one fall to cause an accident. One mindless driver to think he's alright and just walks straight out in front of a forklift and gets killed. And prevent no accident is, let's rephrase that, accidents are preventable. It's caused by human errors or things failing. Something down the line's gone drastically wrong for an accident to happen. And I was witnessing to a speeding car last night going up the M11. It was an Audi driven by an absolute fruitbat, and he must have been doing 100, 110, 120 plus. And he was going up the M11, 3 lanes, and in the middle lane was a row of traffic. He's come from the outside lane, I'm in the near side lane, he's come round, up the inside, overtake, come back off, and come off for the A120. I thought, you effing, yeah. And I thought to myself, all it had taken, someone not to see him and pulled in, and then there'd been a catastrophic accident. People lose their lives because of other people's stupidity. And this is why we work at sites, and they're trying to prevent accidents happen, because it only takes one person to do it, and the rest of the consequences is not nice. So prevention's better than cure. This is the reason why they do these things. But I know what I've said, and I'm old school. I'll use my common sense. I'll work with people. I'll talk to people, find out what they want, and work with them. Work as a team. That way, the other person knows what you're doing. He knows what you're doing. So you both work on the same level. That way, your job's easier. His job's easier. You get unloaded or loaded quicker, and we work together. That is the whole purpose of teamwork. But unfortunately, people don't seem to realise that's their way or no way. But unfortunately, in this day and age, you've got to work as a team. Otherwise, it won't work together. And it's just like me as a driver. I rely on work from my transport company to tell me where I'm going. Sometimes the postcode's not on the POD, so I phone them up and ask them, and they give me the postcode. Some places are easy to find, some places are not. Some postcodes is totally the wrong area, which I had this morning. There was a place I went to, and you think to yourself, it took me to an industrial estate, which was a wrong postcode. I asked someone, they said down the road, just around the corner. So here I am, just down the road, round the corner. But the whole purpose of this is that, you know, accidents are preventable. And I asked him if I could have my aircon running in the truck. He says, yeah. You're supposed to take the keys off you. I said to him, yeah, okay, fair enough. It says, you know, work as a team. You tell me what you want to do. I'll work with you, and you work with me, and we work as a team. And that's the way it works. Old school. Each other has trust. Each other works for each other, and that's how teamwork works. So, can you be a team player? Because I'm a team player. Anyway, leave a comment down below. Please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Take care, everyone. Please, as I say, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. Au revoir.